At Spire, we rise each day better than the day before. Our commitment to the Spire Way is a part of something bigger, a mission to inspire individuals to achieve their peak potential in life. The Spire Way is how we fuel our passion. It's the integration of professional training, education, and competition across a variety of sports, disciplines, and career paths. This way of life is more than a slogan. It's instilled in our values, and it's how we live each day. At Spire, sportsmanship is knowing that integrity is essential to all success. At Spire, power is achieving and exceeding personal goals. At Spire, innovation is new ideas and methodologies. At Spire, resiliency is what is required to achieve greatness. At Spire, energy is 100% dedication and total commitment. The Spire Way places equal focus on the development of strong minds, strong bodies, and strong character. Are you ready to live the Spire Way?
440 in Goal proudly welcomes Play All Awards and Engraving. Awards? They do them all at Play All. From trophies to plaques to all other things celebration. They have 2 computerized laser engraving machines on site and thermal imaging equipment. Visit them in beautiful downtown Ashtabula at 4542 Main Avenue or check them out on Facebook at Play All Awards and Engraving. Squirrel and Goal presents Made in Ohio. Made in Ohio makes custom t-shirts, hoodies, banners, jerseys, and so much more. We are proud to have Made in Ohio as the official Player of the Week sponsor. Need new gear? Contact Made in Ohio at 440-964-9057 or go visit them in the beautiful historic Ashtabula Harbor at 1028 Bridge Street. Okay, that should give us some sound back. Okay, that should give us some sound back. All right, well, thank you for letting me know. I have no idea how long we have not had sound. I'm assuming since the beginning of the game. Yeah, when you guys see stuff like that, you just let me know. Top of the second inning here. Outside for ball one. Nate Henry on the mound. Strike one called. 1-1 call here. Number 8, Kyle Sanders, up to bat for the Rebels. Fouls that off for strike 2. No, thank you, Chet Ball. Nobody else told me that there wasn't any sound. Henry delivers up top for ball 2. And that's going to get past the catcher. Full count here. The pitch. Payoff pitch is going to be a strikeout for Henry. One down here, top of the second. Runner on second here. Strike one. We got timeout here. 1-1 the count here. Number 19, Jesse McKee in the batter's box for the Rebels. Strike two. Second! Nice. Safe at second. But how about that for a play? Jumping catch over at second base. I'm glad. I'll tell you what, there's no way I'm getting to it, not with my 5'3" stature. Big play is going to save a run.
We're awake now. I came to watch some baseball.
Number 16, Joey Hawkins, second baseman for the Rebels. He's coming into the bat. Strike one called.
That was awesome. I don't know what kid that is.
Nate Henry on the mound. Pitch, swing and a miss for strike two. And Henry ahead in this count. Henry going to keep that second base runner honest. In the box, Joey Hawkins, the second baseman for the Rebels here. He's down in the count right now, 0-2. Nate Henry trying to shut this inning down. Misses there for ball one. 1-2 the count. Henry going to peek back. Leaves that upstairs for ball two. Count even at 2 here. Top of the second. First round of the playoffs. PV Lakers, Crestview Rebels. And he gives him some of that funky stuff, and that's going to end the inning. Henry sends him back to the pine. We're going to switch sides.
After the top of 2, Crestview 10, Pine Tuning Valley 0.
In Goal presents Made in Ohio. Made in Ohio makes custom t-shirts, hoodies, banners, jerseys, and so much more. We are proud to have Made in Ohio as the official Player of the Week sponsor. Need new gear? Contact Made in Ohio at 440-964-9057 or go visit them in the beautiful historic Ashtabula Harbor at 1028 Bridge Street. Be sure to check out Made in Ohio on Facebook. All right, here we are, bottom of the second here, number 2. Connor Fetters, he's a junior for this Lakers team, coming up to the box. Sam Campbell on the mound for the Rebels. Up top for ball one. Crestview Rebels have a really, really big first inning. Outside, nobody home, ball two. Connor Fetters Jr. He's in there. Swing and a miss at that first one for strike one. PV Lakers, the 12 seed. Crestview, the 17 seed. Swing and a miss for strike two. And we are even at 2. And pitcher Sam Campbell putting a little heater out there. And sends him back with another heater for strike 3 and another strikeout for Campbell. Next up to bat going to be James Bohink. Bohink coming to the batter's box for the Lakers here. One down here, bottom of the second. The pitch outside for ball 1. Campbell delivers. And he's going to leave that alone for ball 2. Oh and 2 the count here. Outside for 0 and 3. The pitch. Fouls that off. High foul ball for strike 1. And Bohink takes that one for a ride. A little bit too far out of bounds, though. Campbell delivers. Outside for ball 4. And the junior is going to get his first base of the day. Number 20, senior Terry Neely. Coming to the plate for the Lakers here. One down here, bottom of the second. And he takes a big cut at that first one, fouls it off for strike 1. I want to thank everybody for joining us here. Round 1 of the playoffs. Jumps on that, sends that into left. Looking for a gap, and he's going to find it. And that single is going to bring up to the plate number 13, junior Devin Ray. Runners on first and second. PV trying to get their offensive game going. Up top, leaves it alone. Ball 1. And he's going to get 8 up at shortstop. And a little bobble there is going to allow the runner to third, and Devin Ray is going to meet first base.
They just hit that right over second base. That was pretty much right there.
Coming up to the bat, Wesley Clark. He's another senior for this Lakers team. Campbell delivers. Up top, left alone, ball 1. Bottom of the second here. First round of the playoffs, PV Lakers, Crestview Rebels. Ooh!
Wesley, did that hit you?
And that's going to be ball 2. And one of the tougher calls in baseball, because your hand on the bat becomes part of the bat. It's a cruel rule.
It's a different rule.
Umpire's going to go out there. They're going to talk this over.
Let's go, buddy.
2-0, the count here. And that's going to be low. Sorry, 2-1 the count here. That was a foul. Count even at 2. 2 down. PV's got a runner in scoring position here. Senior Wesley Clark.
Make contact, Wes.
Trying to help this offense going. And they are going to call a balk, which is going to send PV with a run across the plate. And PV gets one across. Outside for ball 3. Up top, leaves it alone. He's getting his base. And with 2 down, top of the order here, Darren Gruskevich comes to the plate for the Lakers. Swing and a miss on the first one. Gruskevich. Pitch. Leaves that alone. Still going to go. Strike 2. 0-2. Darren Gruskevich at the plate for the Lakers. Sam Campbell on the mound. Pitches. He's going to lose track of that one. One and 2 the count here. 2 down. We're in the bottom of the second. Gruskevich. That's low for ball 2. Count even at 2. 2 down here. And he is going to outrun that. Safe at first. And run, Darren, run. Outruns the gun. And the silent giant, Robert Verba, comes to the plate for the Lakers here. Bases are juiced. Lets that one go for ball 1. Lakers already scoring 1 this inning. Junior big man. Leaves that alone. Going to get called for strike 1. Sam Campbell on the mound. Pitches. And a long foul ball for strike 2. Bases are loaded for lets that alone. And the count now even at 2. PV Lakers looking to get some runs across the plate. Swing and a miss as he gives him a high heater. Doesn't lay off that one. PV going to get one across the board there.
After 2, Crestview 10, Climate Tuning Valley 1.
In Goal presents Made in Ohio. Made in Ohio makes custom t-shirts, hoodies, banners, jerseys, and so much more. We are proud to have Made in Ohio as the official Player of the Week sponsor. Need new gear? Contact Made in Ohio at 440-964-9057 or go visit them in the beautiful on Facebook. All right, we're coming back here, top of the third. Crestview 10, PV 1. Nate Henry on the mound for the Lakers here. Coming up to bat for the Rebels is going to be number 10. Connor Hughes, he's a right fielder for this Crestview team. I want to thank everybody for joining us. This is round 1, the OHSAA playoffs. PV, the 12 seed. Crestview, the 17 seed. First pitch from Henry. In there for a strike. Second offering. Jumps on that. That's going into left field. He's going to come down with it for out number 1. And coming up next to the plate, Sam Campbell. He's a pitcher for this Rebels team. One down here, top of 3. Nate Henry on the mound for the Lakers here. First pitch. In there for strike 1. Second offering from Henry. He jumps on that long. Strike 2. I want to thank everybody for tuning in this. Like I said, this is the first round of the playoffs. We're here in beautiful Andover, Ohio, down here with my Laker Nation family as they take on the Rebels of Crestview. Jumps on that, fouls that off as well. Always a good time when we can get down here into PV. The pitch. Over to shortstop. Shortstop gets it to first, and he's going to be out. Gives him a little bit of that funky cheddar for strike 1. That ball is a-moving. And gets him. Call him the Riddler because he's out there doing trickery.
He's kicking himself in the ass.
Well, he's practicing his golf swing.
Oh, he's kicking.
Nate Henry ahead in this. 2 down. 0-2 the count. Top of the third. Steps back. Gives him a high one. He lays off that, though. 1-2 the count. Jumps on that into left field, looking for a gap. He's going to find it. And that's going to be a single for pitcher Sam Campbell.
Ball.
Carter Blakeman over to second, out at first, and that's going to end the inning. And as the players switch sides, we're going to go
Heading
to a
into the
word from
bottom
our
of the
break.
third, Crestview.
In Goal presents Made in Ohio. Made in Ohio makes custom t-shirts, hoodies, banners, jerseys, and so much more. We are proud to have Made in Ohio as the official Player of the Week sponsor. Need new gear? Contact Made in Ohio at 440-964-9057 or go visit them in the beautiful historic Ashtabula Harbor at 1028 Bridge Street. Be sure to check out Made in Ohio on Facebook. All right, we're back here for the bottom of the third. Number 16, Nate Henry, coming in, trying to help his own cause. Jumps on the first pitch, looking for a gap. Second baseman's going to get that for out number 1. And no time wasted there. Coming up next, number 4, Tyler Britton, the Iron Giant. Looking to get this offense moving for the PV Lakers. Sam Campbell on the mound. First offering, no good. Ball 1. Second pitch. Jumps on it, fouls that off.
What time is it? I figured it was coming.
And the Foul Shaggers are getting their workout today. Second pitch, or third pitch, excuse me. That's going to be low for ball 2. 2-1 the count here.
We're staying here with you.
The pitch. That's low for ball 3. 3-1. 1 down. Bottom of the third here. Sophomore, Tyler Britton. We know him as the Iron Giant on this channel. In the box for the Lakers. Jumps on it into center, and that's going to be caught for out number 2. Number 2, Connor Fetters. He's a junior for this Lakers team. Up to bat. 2 down here. Jumps on that first one. That's going into right, and he's going back. And that's going to beat him. And Connor Fetters, he's going to leg out a double with a big shot for the Lakers. Coming up next, James Bohink. He's a junior for this Lakers team. Runner on second after a big shot by Connor Fetters. First pitch. Jumps on it, down third base line. He found himself a gap. And Fetters is going to get set from... Good. And here he goes. Look at PV, look at PV. 2 runs come across.
Way to come back, guys! Way to come back! Yeah!
And James Bohink doesn't think, swings the bat, scores on that one.
I can't wait for this inning. Now we got a ball.
Crestview going to go out and talk to his pitcher. Couple big shots for the Lakers. Offense going to get started by Connor Fetters, the junior. Big double, followed by another shot by James Bohink, another junior. He's going to clear the bases. They're going to get 2 across. Coming up behind them, number 20. He's the senior, Terry Neely.
They call him Tear Bear.
Tear Bear is the name around here. Looking to keep the bats going for the Lakers here. First pitch, outside for ball 1. Second offering, outside for ball 2. In there for strike 1. 2-1 the count here. 2 down here, bottom of the third. And that's going to be low for ball 3. Hitters count here, 3-1. Campbell got to reel it in. Terry Neely gets to pick his poison here. And that's going to be low for ball 4. He's taking his base. And with that, coming to the... Number 13, Devin Ray, coming to the plate. We're going to have a pinch runner for Tear Bear over at first.
Where's your boss? Is that Nespresso?
Thank you. Zane Nesparenko. He's a freshman, going to pinch run. Pitcher looks over. And that's in there for a ball. Sam Campbell on the mound, delivers. Up top, leaves it alone for another ball. Two and 1 the count here. Devin Ray, the junior here. Leaves it alone for ball 3. He's another multi-sport athlete. Heard his name a lot during the football season. Cracking heads on the football field. Leaves it alone, gives him a home. Off to first. Oh. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Jumps on it. Over to short, and he's going to get that for out number 3, but not before PV gets their 3rd run of the game.
Your score after 3. Crestview 10, Tuning Valley 3.
In Goal presents Made in Ohio. Made in Ohio makes custom t-shirts, hoodies, banners, jerseys, and so much more. We are proud to have Made in Ohio as the official Player of the Week sponsor. Need new gear? Contact Made in Ohio at 440-964-9057 or go visit them in the beautiful historic Ashtabula Harbor at 1028 Bridge Street. Be sure to check out Made in Ohio on Facebook. 440 in Goal proudly welcomes Play All Awards and Engraving. Awards, they do them all at Play All. Top of the 4th here. Top of the 4th here, and they are at the top of their order. Pitcher Sam Campbell coming to the box for the Rebels here. Nate Henry, he's on the mound. Fouls that off, strike 1. Henry's pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. One and 2. Count here. I'm sorry, number 20 is Keith Berger. That is not the top of their order. My apologies. Jumps on that. He's got that deep in center. He's going to come down with it for out number 1. That's Darren Gruskevich on that catch. Number 14, Matthew Lindsay, the DH, coming up to bat for the Rebels here. Fouls off that first one for strike 1. Henry's delivery. Little gapper over to second. And Tear Bear with the scoop for out number 2. Coming up to bat for the Rebels, number 8, left fielder Kyle Saunders. Henry delivers. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Gives a little movement on that pitch for ball one. Henry's third offering. Swing and a miss for strike two. One and two the count here. Swing and a miss. And Nate Henry collects him another one for out number three as we head into the bottom of the
middle
fourth.
of the fourth. Crestview 10, Pymatuning Valley 3.
At Spire, we rise each day better than the day before. Our commitment to the Spire Way is a part of something bigger, a mission to inspire individuals to achieve their peak potential in life. The Spire Way is how we fuel our passion. It's the integration.
All right, we're back here, bottom of the fourth inning here. See, senior Wesley Clark, he's in the box for the Lakers here. Sam Campbell, pitch. Outside for a ball. Third offering. Low for another ball. We got 3-0 out here. Way up, way up. And he's going to make that catch for out number one. Coming up next to bat, number one center fielder, Darren Bruskevich. Wheels. Already legged out one single for the day. Misses on the bunt for strike one. Fouls that off for strike two. And Bruskevich is a junior for this PV team. And picks him up with something neat and tidy there. Out number two. At number 12, Robert Verba, the junior big man for the Lakers, up to bat. Strike called. And that curve had some curve on it. He doesn't get the string to pull there. Ball one. Bottom of the fourth here. First round of the playoffs here in beautiful Andover, Ohio. He's going to hit a chopper over to third, And he's trying to leg this out. And he is safe. And I implore you to find a big man who runs like that. Verba comes up big, and Nate Henry comes out trying to help his own cause. Bottom of 4 here, 2 down. Up top, leaves it alone. Ball 1. Henry, a junior on this Lakers team, too. Ball 2. Safe at first. Two down here, runner on first. 2-0 the count. And Verba going to test that catcher, and he's going to lose that ball. And that right there is what you call a forced stolen base. Two and 1 the count here. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Count even at 2. Bottom of the 4th here. Junior Nate Henry. He's in the box for the Lakers. Leaves it alone, and this count is full. Pitch. And there it is. Strike 3. And that's going to do it as we head into the 5th inning.
Your score after 4, Crestview 10.
At Spire, we rise each day better than the day before. Our commitment to the Spire Way is a part of something bigger, a mission to inspire individuals to achieve their peak potential in life. The Spire Way is how we fuel our passion. It's the integration of professional training, education, and competition across a variety of sports, disciplines, and career paths. This way of life is more than a slogan. It's instilled in our values, and it's how...
And as we head into the top of the 5th, Crestview up 10-3 over PV. Seems like a good time. To remind everybody, on June 13th, 440 and Gold going to be hosting the first ever Ashtabula County High School Combine. Going to feature 100 athletes with representations from every county school, all at Ashtabula Lakeside High School, doing combine-style events such as the 40-yard dash, the vertical leap, the broad jump, the shuttle run. We're going to have height, weight, and reach. We're going to have college recruiters there for these kids. It's going to be a big event. You're going to want to tune in right here on Sunday, June 13th, as we give these Ashtabula County athletes some publicity that they very, very much deserve. Limited ticket sales will be coming soon. You're going to have to pay attention to the Facebook page. As soon as we get that information, we're going to put it out there for you guys. Coming up to bat, number 19, that's Jesse McKee. He's the first baseman for the Rebels here. Top of the 5th here. Nate Henry on the mound for the Lakers here. First offering is good for strike 1. Second pitch. Fouled off for strike 2. Top of the 5th here. 0-2 count. Jesse McKee, the first baseman for the Rebels, in the box. He's going to continue to battle, fouling that off. Pitch, jumps on that, into center. Center fielder underneath of it makes the catch for out number 1. Next up to the plate for the Rebels, number 16, the second baseman, Joey Hawkins. Top of the 5th here. It's the first round of the OHSAA playoffs. 12 seed PV versus 17 seed Crestwood. Or Crestview, excuse me. To shortstop. Hits a chopper over to first. And that's Tear Bear making the scoop for the out. Next up the bat going to be number 10, Connor Hughes. Top of the 5th inning here. First pitch by Henry. That's going to be low for ball 1. Jumps on that one. High. Strike 1. Connor Hughes, the right fielder for this Rebels team. Henry delivers. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1-2 the count here. 2 down here, top of the 5th. The pitch. He's going to jump on that. That's a high foul ball.
Oh boy. You're not getting that game ball back.
1-2 the count here. Henry's pitch. Chopper over to third. And out at third. And that's going to be this inning as we head into the bottom of the 5th.
Heading into the bottom of the 5th.
presents Made in Ohio. Made in Ohio makes custom t-shirts, hoodies, banners, jerseys, and so much more. We are proud to have Made in Ohio as the official Player of the Week sponsor. Need new gear? Contact Made in Ohio at 440-964-9057 or go visit them in the beautiful historic Ashtabula Harbor at 1028 Bridge Street. Be sure to check out Made in Ohio on Facebook. All right, we're back here for the top of the fifth inning. PV's Tyler Britton in the box. He's going to take a ball one. Sophomore jumps on it. He's going to hit a chopper, and he's got to use all that stride to try and get there. Not going to beat it out at first.
He throws like me. I'm not saying much.
One down here is going to bring number 2, Connor Fetters. Ball one with a big double with his last at bat, starting the offense off for the Lakers. Campbell on the mound, delivers. Outside and low. That's going to be ball 2. That's in there for strike 1. Whew! Some fire on that one for strike 2 as he fouls that off. That's going to be left up top, and this count is full. Connor Fetters in the box. Sam Campbell on the mound for the Rebels. Swing and a miss, and that's going to send him back for out number 2. Bohink going to jump on that. He's going to hit a chopper over to the shortstop. Tries to make the throw. Great stop by the shortstop, but Bohink is getting his bag. That's a single. And Terry Neely, the terrorizer, the tear bear, comes up to bat for the Lakers.
Nice job, Short.
Left-handed senior on this team. The pitch. In there for strike 1. The pitch. And that one's going to be left alone. Low for ball 1. Bottom of the 5th here. First round of the OHSAA playoffs. Crestview Rebels, PV Lakers. And make a move at first. Keeping that runner honest, he is safe. The pitch. Inside, leaves that alone. Ball 2. And that pitcher does not want to give an inch over at first, keeping that runner real close. 2-1 the count here. 2 outs. Runner on second, or first. Chops at that, fouls it off. Count even at 2. Sam Campbell on the mound for the Rebels here. The pitch. Leaves it alone. And he does get him over at first. And with that, we are going into the 6th inning. In Goal presents Made in Ohio. Made in Ohio makes custom t-shirts, hoodies, banners, jerseys, and so much more. We are proud to have Made in Ohio as the official Player of the Week sponsor. Need new gear? Contact Made in Ohio at 440-964-9057 or go visit them in the beautiful historic Ashtabula Harbor at 1028 Bridge Street. Be sure to check out Made in Ohio on Facebook. And we are back for the top of the 6th inning. Top of the order here, Sam Campbell, the pitcher. Going to start it off for the Rebels. Nate Henry on the mound for the PV Lakers. After a big first inning, PV has shut the door on the scoring. Shows bunt, pulls back, still called strike one. Henry comes in relief, and Rebels have been unable to figure him out. Second offering. Swing and a miss for strike two. And Henry throws a wiggler, gets him to swing. Oh, 2 the count here. Outside and low, ball one. Steps and delivers. Misses outside for ball 2. Count even at 2 here. Top of the 6th. Crestview Rebels 10, PV 3. Steps down. Full count here as the batter battles back here. The pitch. Jumps on it. That's going out to left field. Or right field, excuse me. That's going to drop. Good for a single. And Sam Campbell starts it up for the Rebels. Coming up next, Matthew Strank, the center fielder for the Rebels here. Runner on first, no outs. Top of the 6th inning. Nate Henry on the mound for the PV Lakers. Shows and thinks about it, rethinks about it, back to the pitcher. Ball one, runner on first, top of the 6th. Henry in there for strike one. Henry takes a look over at first, keeping that runner honest. Makes a play. Safe at first. Henry delivers. High bunt. Oh no! And guess what? He still gets him. Now you're not going to see one of those. How about a strikeout, throw out the long way? 2 outs for the Lakers on that play. Robert Verba throws a missile to the right fielder. Right fielder catches it, back to first, and just like that, the Lakers have 2 outs. Big stop by Robert Verba there. Number 52, Carter Blakeman, the shortstop. He's up to bat for the Rebels here. Ball 1. Two down here in the top of the 6th. And Verba stops another one for ball 2. Blakeman in the box for the Rebels. Fouls that off for strike 1. Blakeman, the shortstop for this Rebels team. Nate Henry delivers. Puts one all the way out into center. He's going to have trouble with that one. With an extra base hit. And look at that kid run. Trying to dig out a triple, and he does. And that ball is going to go under the fence, so Carter Blakeman is going to have it inside the park. Big hit by the shortstop Blakeman there. He's going to be followed up by number 20, Keith Berger, catcher for this team. 2 down here in the top of the 6th. That's going to be low for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Big cut by the Rebels Berger. Jumps on it, fouled off. Strike 2. Swings at it and misses for strike 3. And Henry ends the inning, or ends this half inning with a strikeout.
After the top of 6.
440 in Goal presents Made in Ohio. Made in Ohio makes custom t-shirts, hoodies, banners, jerseys, and so much more. We are proud to have Made in Ohio as the official Player of the Week sponsor. Need new gear? Contact Made in Ohio at 440-964-9057 or go visit them in the beautiful historic Ashtabula Harbor at 1028 Bridge Street. Be sure to check out Made in Ohio on Facebook. Rebels going to have a pitching change here. Carter Blakeman going to come in and pitch for the Crestview Rebels. Also coming into the game. Strike one here, bottom of the 6th. Terry Neely, the senior, up to bat for the Lakers. Chops that off over to the pitcher. And he's going to get him at first for the first out of the inning. Behind him, number 13. That is Devin Ray. Coming up for the Lakers here. Swing and a miss for strike one. Carter Blakeman coming in to pitch relief for the Rebels here. Swing and a miss for strike two. And this is the bottom of the 6th inning. Third offering is going to be outside. And there it is, the ringer for out number 2 on strike 3. Number 10, senior Wesley Clark coming to the plate for the Lakers. Two down here in the bottom of the 6th. Outside for ball one. Swing and a miss there. Strike one. One and one the count. Two down here, bottom of the 6th. Chopper over to first. He is going to field that for out number 3 as we head into the 7th. presents Made in Ohio. Made in Ohio makes custom t-shirts, hoodies, banners, jerseys, and so much more. We are proud to have Made in Ohio as the official Player of the Week sponsor. Need new gear? Contact Made in Ohio at 440-964-9057 or go visit them in the beautiful historic Ashtabula Harbor at 1028 Bridge Street. Be sure to check out Made in Ohio on Facebook. All right, we are back. Top of the 7th inning here. Starting it off for the Rebels here, going to be number 14, the DH, Matthew Lindsay. Final inning of this Ohio playoff game starts here. Nate Henry on the mound for the PV Lakers. First offering, that's going to be ball 1. Second pitch. Ooh! And Lindsay gets to go home with a souvenir nobody wants. Takes his base. Coming up next, number 8, left fielder Kyle Saunders. Henry peeks over to first. Oh, and guess what? And that's a strike. So that ball, I believe, hit the bottom of the bat. They called a strike on that. Oh, leaned. So that is going to be a strike. And a nice block by Verba there for ball 1.
Come on, Nate. You can do this.
Henry peeks over at first, keeping that runner honest. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1-2 the count here. No outs. Top of the 7th inning. We got a runner on first. And giving him the wiggle worm. That's going to be a ball. Count even at 2. Puts a move on there, keeps that runner at close to first. Henry delivers. Outside for ball 3. Full count here. Top of 7 here, no outs. We are here in Andover, Ohio, as PV Lakers take on the Crestview Rebels. Jumps on that. Big shot out to left. Makes the catch for out number 1. Jesse McKee, the first baseman, coming up to bat for the Rebels here. Sends him a heater. He fouls that off for strike 1. That's going to be outside low for ball one. Strike two as he throws the big hooker. Two down here with a runner in scoring position. Jesse McKee, the first baseman, coming up to bat. No, I'm sorry, Joey Hawkins, second baseman. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Two down here, top of the seventh. Swing and a miss for strike two. And Nate Henry gives him a heater. Oh, 2 the count. Two down here, runner on third. Jumps on that with a chopper over to third. Shortstop, that's going to get through. Good enough to score one. Number 10, Connor Hughes, up to bat. He's a right fielder for this Rebels team. And that is going to score the run. From third. Two down. Back to the top of the order with pitcher Sam Campbell. Runners on first and second there. Top of 7 here. And Sam Campbell, the pitcher for most of this game. Fouls that off for strike one. The pitch in there for strike two. And Nate Henry throws him a yo-yo. Oh and 2. Two down here. Runners on first and second. Henry trying to get out of this inning. Fouls that off. Popcorn right behind the concession stand that goes. Runners on first and second. We got 2 outs. It's the top of the 7th inning. Swing and a miss. And Henry shuts the door there. Next up to the plate, Matthew Strength, the center fielder for this Rebels team. We got Popcorn out. And there it is. And with that catch, We head into the bottom of the
Heading into
seventh.
the bottom of the seventh. Crestview 13, Tuning Valley 3.
At Spire, we rise each day better than the day before. Our commitment to the Spire Way is a part of something bigger, a mission to inspire individuals to achieve their peak potential in life. The Spire Way is how we fuel our passion. It's the integration of professional training, education, and competition across a variety of sports, disciplines, and career paths. This way of life is more than a slogan. It's instilled in our values, and it's how we live each day. At Spire, sportsmanship is knowing that integrity is essential to all success. At Spire, power is achieving and exceeding personal goals. At Spire, innovation is new ideas and methodologies. At Spire, resiliency is what is required to achieve greatness. At Spire, energy is 100% dedication and total commitment. The Spire Way places equal focus on the development of strong minds, strong bodies, and strong character. Are you ready to live the Spire Way?
Coming to the plate for the Lakers here in the bottom of the seventh, Darren Gruskevich. Nickname Wheels out here. He's going to show bunt. No good for strike one. Bottom of the seventh here. Lakers looking for some offense. Swing and a miss for strike two. And Wheels has to get on the defense here. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's going to be strike three for the first out of this inning. And next comes Robert Burba, the junior, the big man. On the mound for the Rebels right now, Carter Blakeman, who started the game at shortstop. Swing and a miss after a monster cut by Verba there. Almost swung his helmet into the outfield. Up top leaves it alone. 1-1. Lets it be for ball two. Robert Verba, multi-sport athlete, one of the best post players in the county. Lets it be, shows the patience of a Tibetan monk there. Three and one the count. Swing and a miss, big cut, full count. Payoff pitch, outside, leaves it alone. And Nate Henry comes to bat for the Lakers here. One down here. Runner on first. Bottom of the seventh in this playoff game here in Andover, Ohio. Fouls off that first one for strike one. Nate Henry came in relief early in the game, taking over the pitching duties for the Lakers. Swings and misses at that one, 0-2. And Carter Blakeman throwing some fire behind that pitch. Sets and delivers. That one's going to be low for ball one. You're very welcome, Travis. Pitch, swing, and a miss. And he's going to go down for the second out. Coming up behind him, the Iron Giant, Tyler Britton. Sophomore for this Lakers team. In there for strike one. And Carter Blakeman giving him a heater to start this at bat. Takes a look back at first. Two down here, sophomore. Tyler Britton in the box for the Lakers. Swings and misses at that one. 0-2. And Carter Blakeman throwing some fire. Tyler Britton trying to keep the Lakers' hopes alive. And that is going to do it. Gets him on a called strike three. And that's going to do it for this year's baseball season. For everybody who tuned in from the beginning, from when we started football season this year, we want to take this moment to thank you
Your
all.
final score tonight, Crestview 13, Pymatuning Valley 3.
That's going to be our last.
Out, drive home safely, and as always,
Go Lakers!
That's going to be our last broadcast for this year. We will be back during the fall covering football. Please be sure every school going to have some players there. Once again, thank you.